What's up guys, welcome to the Piano Chords Academy. So I started this channel so that I can help people to learn new chords so they can expand their chord vocabulary, okay? And for my own sake, I'll be using the key of F. I can play a few other keys, but I prefer to use the key of F to play and teach all these things so that if you are also watching these videos, you realize that I'll make another video where you can transcribe all the chords that we've spoken about in the key of F, how you can transcribe that into other keys and then you can play them easily. So thank you for coming to watch this. We are going to learn a whole lot. I have a few chords that I want to share with you and we'll start with the basic ones, okay? So for those who do not know what the key of F is about, if you're a beginner who already plays the key of F, you're in the right place. Like, we're going to learn so much. And if you're not familiar with the key of F, we are also going to do it. You need to familiarize yourself with the scale, which is do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. I have bad fingering, ignore that. Okay. So we'll be learning a whole lot of chords here, and once you know that these are do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, you know it. You can transcribe that into other keys, okay? So that if you're playing in any other key and you know the chord you're talking about, you can always come back to this video to be sure of the chords that we've played, okay? So let's start with a very simple song that is called Danase. Most Ghanaians would know this song, and I prefer to start from there because it's got very basic chords. And in the next part of this video, we'll be making the advanced version as well so that you can understand it better, okay? So we'll start from the basics, and we're starting from the basics because if you are a beginner or you're beginning to admire chords, then it's going to help you so that you can graduate from this particular level to the next. So I'm just going to play it for you to hear. Okay, so this is just by the way, okay? So we're going to go through it step by step so that you know how to go about this song. It's a very simple song, but you can learn so many chords that you can actually apply in other areas of your play. Okay, so let's start. This is the basic chord. So it's just with a do. But in my next lesson, I'll be showing you how to run your left, your left hand through the basics, okay? Because it's very important. I'll be using it most of the time, so it's very good that we learn that as we go, okay? So this is the basic one. So it's mi, so, and do. So, and the left one is do. For those who play F already and they just want to know what keys they are, it's A, C, and F, okay? So this one, as I said, is very basic. You're just playing the melody itself. So I usually prefer this one, instead of this, or this. I mean, they all make sense in different areas, but I prefer this one. It gives it a very subtle change. So see, So okay, so this one is so and re, okay. Then we go to da onyamina say. That's when the chords are a bit, it's a lot. So okay, so this one, it's fa, la, and re. So you can always try it. Da onyamina say. Let's take it very, very slow because it's a lot. So once you take it a bit slowly, it's going to make more sense. Okay. Da. So da, it's fa, la, and re. And then the next one is so, to, and then D, and then mi. Okay. As I said, you can always come back and then refer to it. Okay. So fa, la, re, so, to, D, mi. Okay. So the next one is sorry, is Z, do, and then fa. Yeah. If you play it on its own, it doesn't really make sense, but once you play that progression, okay, it makes total sense. So okay, then we come back to the basic one. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so let's start. So yeah, that's it. You can always come back. So let's add the bass. Okay, so the bass, we go so it's fa and do. It's the low fa, okay. So it's fa and do, okay. And then we go to mi and D, okay. And then we come to re and then do re. Okay, we will handle these chords as time goes on because there are other songs that will be dealing with these chords. And so this is Danase, and it's very basic, but because of the chords that we are using and we are trying to learn here, we'll be coming across some very difficult ones. But I wouldn't say difficult; they are a bit challenging if they are new to you. Okay, so this, I would normally play this, but I prefer as we start and we go this way. Okay, so it's fa and do, and then we go to mi and then D, and then we go to re, do, re. Okay, and then so, or you can just hit all the two so's and then do. So this is how you'll be. Okay, so if you want to add this one, yeah, So let's start again. Let's start all over again. I'm going to play it very, very slowly. Okay. So that's it. That's very basic in a way, to some extent. Okay. So let's try again. Okay, so this is how we play the first part of Danasi. And we are going to do the rest in the next part because I want us to concentrate more on this one. And you can, as I said, you can always go through all the chords to see where, you didn't get it right, and then you can correct them. Okay, if you have your keyboard, I would advise that whenever we start in this lesson, you take your keyboard and then you play alongside. It makes it easier. You can't really grab everything on the go like that. So you always need to have your keyboard by your side so that you'll be able to, play alongside. So. So yeah, so this is just this part. But if you want to advance and then play the other part where we're going to deal with other set of chords, because I know that keyboard can be a bit frustrating when all chords are jammed into one song in one video. So I'm going to make the next one where you'll be able to explore the other chords that come with the next part of this song. Okay, so that's how it's going to be in the next part, and we'll be adding a bit, a bit to it. We'll add some spices and salt, okay, to make it even better. So if you want to go harder, please click on the next video here. Thank you for watching.